All right, folks, super excited today to sit with this incredible business owner, business operator, Ibrahim Hussein from Waterloo, Ontario. He runs the Affinity Real Estate with Keller Williams. So, dude, what is going on?
Brother, well, first of all, thank you for having me. It's an honor to be with the Mr. Senit, the number one team in the state of California by the transactions count. Did I get that right?
Yes, dude. Yes, great. So, for our viewers and our listeners, we just came back from an event in Tahoe with John Cheplak, who we both coach with, and it was a great event. And I'm sitting there, talking to this gentleman right here, and I said, I got to get him on the show like ASAP. So the first interview I booked, I was like, man, let's get Ibrahim on here. I want to know more about him. So thanks for the time.
Thank you.
So let's just dig into it. How long have you had a license for to sell real estate?
5 years.
5 years. Terrific. What'd you do prior?
I'm a lawyer before real estate. So I came to Canada. My wife is Canadian. So I came in here, and then the initial thought is to continue my law degree, combine with MBA, do my master's degree, to only realize that it's going to take a long way to go through around it. And I'm like, not interested to repeat everything I've done before. Go back through the whole entire not having Canadian experience. I couldn't even get a job for a paralegal, for God's sakes. And I was doing a maritime contract, which is a very complicated type of law that is classified under the corporate law, business law. So not going to work. So I had to go to the business, importing and exporting business with my brother. Did it for quite a bit, and then ended up in real estate.
Dude, that is so great. What year did you move here from Egypt, where you're from?
2012.
2012. So
yeah, I haven't been to Canada for a long time, only 9 years.
Yeah, dude, that's a great success story. You're a smart dude and a hard worker, I can tell. So moved out here for your wife, was going to finish your school, law degree, and do a master's. A lot of work to do both, especially at the same time, right? Because I looked into that once too. And real estate was the answer. So 5 years ago, you got licensed.
Yes, 5 years ago, I got licensed. I started in a team, great team, was one of the top teams in the country at that time, was Keller Williams. I've been with Keller Williams since day one. So
good.
6 months or 8 months down the road, just for alignment purposes, we had to go separate ways. Still great, successful team. Went to my own, sold a ton of real estate, like a lot of real estate. Like no tomorrow, like the tomorrow doesn't exist. Like I have to say, I sold like no tomorrow.
Good.
For 2 years, to realize that the team I want to be part of. I mean, for going back my entire like time history, whatever you want to call it, like I had to be part of teams, even with my law work degree and like playing soccer growing up. Is this the idea of team? This is just the name of the game. You don't win championship. We're not playing tennis. So you just can't do that. So works for a lot of people. I know it's not going to work for me. So I went to my own. Probably I interviewed every single team that you can possibly put your hands on in our region. Keller Williams, outside Keller Williams, independent, big, it doesn't matter who. And I didn't want to bullshit myself. So I brought pen and paper and exercise for people that watching, they can do that for themselves. Literally, Sunit, I draw a line in the middle.
Good.
Right-hand side of the line, every single possible reason that I can possibly think of personally why I need to join a team. On the other side of the line, on the same paper, every single possible reason that if a team has any of those, I will never join. Stuff that I like, stuff that I hate. And this is me, so you can bullshit somebody else, but you're not going to bullshit yourself. So I'm like, if that's me, I need to find a team that I can fit in. But that team has to look like this.
Yes.
That's fine. Like I'm not tough to deal with, but I'm like, I have certain standard that I'm not gonna compromise. So I couldn't find it. So I just, I'll just do it on my own. And then realizing, let's build a team that we couldn't find, honestly, came to the realization that Costs a lot of money to do that.
Yes.
So I'm like, I have to sell a lot more real estate to make a lot of money to start that team that we couldn't find. So thank God, November 1st, 2018, that was the anniversary, that's launch date for the team. So this coming November will be our 3rd year, and we're going to be 3 years young as a team in November, this coming November.
Love it, dude. Love it. And you created what you were looking for, huh?
I created what I was looking for a simple fact that in future, if I want to work with people that they think the same way I'm thinking, I'm not smarter than them. In fact, a lot of them might be a lot more smarter than me. If any of the wish lists that I wish to have, but I couldn't have, it will cross their mind. They would love to have what I couldn't have. If the thing is that I don't like, that I hate, you know what? They might, at some point in time, maybe they don't know yet because they're newer, but at some point in time, they will figure it out. And then they will start to be like, oh shit, we don't like that part too. I'm like, this is just come from the future. I was in one of the webinars, masterminds in San Diego 2018. As a matter of fact, in May 23rd, 2018, I had the privilege of cornering, because I literally cornered her, Stephanie Bova. Have you heard of that name?
No, but I don't know. I'm really bad with names.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. She's the director of innovation for a small company called Salesforce, like around 18 billion worth of money. It's a small company.
Yeah, small. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I need to corner her. So in the lunch break, just took her on a side. She said one thing, and then it stuck to my head, Sunit. And I come back, I'm like, I have to not get too smart. I have to get out of my way, my own self, because sometimes we get in our own ways, right? She's like, you're gonna have to live in the future. You're gonna have to live in the future to welcome the client when they arrive, because you're going there. So now I took this, how did I take it and implement it in the business? As an organization, we have 2 different types of clientele. People that want to buy or sell real estate, clientele, consumers, and real estate professional that they want to run the real estate business at a company. Every single real estate professional, they need a company to run real estate business at. So those are my clientele. Applying that basic principle, I have to live in the future to welcome them when they arrive. Everything that crossed my mind, it will cross their mind. Everything that I want, they want it. Everything that I didn't want, they don't want it. So cut the shit and just do it the way it should be.
Dude.
That's what we did.
Dude, you're saying the right answers. Yep, you have to, every person in an organization, every agent, every real estate pro is a client, right? 100%. And you have to have, like, people say they're obsessed with a client experience. Good. Just realize that your real estate pros working in an organization are your clients, right? And you're prospecting for more opportunities, right? Dude, you get it. And we have a similar story. So I respect that. I'm not a lawyer, right? I could barely get a bachelor's. I'd like to have a little too much fun back in those days, but yeah, man, smart. So you started the team in November of 2018. You had the right customer-centric mindset, and you knew who your customers were, right? So great job. Tell me about the growth. What happened?
Yeah, thank you. We came out of non-existent in 2018, basically. June 2019, we made it the top list of top 25 Canada-wide, Keller Williams ranking. So at least we appeared on the map on 6 months in. In the end of the year, we made it number 11. Starting 2020, we moved up. Like, I mean, the higher you go to the top, the tougher it gets, because those people, they're not Mickey Mouse. Like, they're big teams. So for you to come from nowhere and jump in the top 25 and then climbing the ladder step by step, you're gonna have to be doing something right, but you're gonna have to show respect to those people that they have been done through before you, and they actually have a very respectful business. So for you to climb, so as of today, we're number 7 in the entire country. So we're to translate that into numbers. We are at this morning, 247 transactions. We cracked the 207 million in volume, and the 4.2 million of GCI.
Great job, dude. You're killing it.
Thanks, brother.
You're very successful and smart, dude. You're doing great. What does the team look like right now?
We have, at the moment, we have 21 agents,
Good.
7 which are brand new to the industry, under 3 years, it's 3 months, so fresh graduate.
That's
So
fine.
you can. So the number that I just quoted, divided based on 14 agents technically. So I would like to call it, we're the real deal. We are the highest average income per person, per productivity. Because you can say, oh, we've done like 500 million. I'm like, how many agents? Oh, we have 300 agents. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. Because I'm really good with math. So,
well, that sounds like me. That's some shit I said.
No, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
but I don't mind, right? Like, I think agent productivity is great, and if you're really good at it, then great, right?
100%. In the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you have like the SEAL Navy team never, that doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist. But we're trying to understand the growth the right way. Yes, you're gonna have to recruit like tomorrow, tomorrow. I get it. I understand the agent attraction part, but we're doing this, making sure that there is no leakage in the back end. Bold statement, we have 0 attrition. That's a big 0, capital letter 0 attrition over 3 years. I think it's enough time to have enough statistic data that after 3 years you have 0 attrition.
Dude, that's incredible. Are you kidding me?
So we're very grateful for that. And that being said, Sanit, getting back to the basic fundamental that they are our clients, we have to keep earning their business. Because guess what? Last time you sold the house for a seller, if you didn't keep the relationship, they're not going to sell a house again with you. Those people are smart individual human beings. They run their own business. Whether I choose or not, whether everybody that watching us now, if you're running an organization, having a team, just get over it. Look, those people are your partner, whether you choose or not. That's just the reality. And whether you meant it or not, it's just real because they choose to invest hard of earning money, which is so-called the commission, in your company. No different than any smart business operator. If I have a stock company in Tesla and my stock doesn't go up, would I continue investing with this company?
Yep.
No, I'm going to take my money, put it somewhere that will grow for me. For those agents to continue investing, I choose the word wisely, investing within this company, they have to see a higher return on this investment because guess what? They're not stupid. I'm assuming that you're working with the right people. They will do the same thing you will be doing. So they have to see the higher return. So we're taking pride in that we have to earn their business to continue investing with us. And the magic word that happens is called like retention.
Dude, that's super good. So how much admin staff do you have and operational staff do you have?
We have 9 staff. We have our own we have 9 staff. We have our own interior designer. We have our own videographer, photographer. We have 7 ISAs, full-time ISAs. Total of 13 staff.
And then you have like some different managers and executives, right?
Yes, do have the integrator. We do have a sales manager.
Good. And how long have you been running with the integrator and sales manager for?
7-8 months now.
Good. How's that going?
After the US. We signed up for US, and it's I don't know if you guys using it or not. It's mind blowing. It's not that we didn't know it. It's what the system for the US is literally like just breaking it down for you in pieces, and you can see pinpoint. Okay, here's what needs to be done. It just does the work for us, organizational chart wise.
Good, man. I mean, like, whatever works, right? Like, whatever works. You're obviously a smart guy. I think if you didn't use EOS, you would still find a way to make it work.
I appreciate it. We're trying to make things easier for us. That's all.
Yeah. So like, what's the plan like for next year? Like you're at 21 agents.
Yeah.
What top 7 Keller team in all of Canada.
So
what's the plan for 2022?
So good question. Actually, can I give you the plan of 2023? But that's the 5-year goal from 2018.
Dude, you can do whatever you want because I want to hear both.
Yeah, okay, so back in 2018, we had a goal. That goal is the 1B. You know the big B?
Yeah.
That's 1 billion of sales. That is the goal by 2023, end of 2023.
Easy, easy.
God willing, we will get there.
No, you will get there, whether willing or not. You will get there. You make up your damn mind. I am doing this shit, man.
Yeah. So the next year, we will finish this year. Hopefully, the goal is 260 million. We will probably crack 250 for sure.
Great.
We're pushing a little bit for the 260. Next year, 600, and then the 2023 is the 1 billion. That's the goal.
Easy.
How will we get there? The answer is very simple.
KFR.
KFR. Keep freaking retention.
Yeah, and I mean, dude, like that's really rare, and I'm sure you hear it from your coach to have 0% attrition, right? I'm sure that he freaks out over that, right? Hats off to you.
No, here is the thing. Sorry, that it may be beneficial to somebody. Check out your P&L. I know you're a freaking smart dude when it comes to numbers and P&L. I get it. John tells me all the time, like, jump into Sunny. I'm like, okay, I get it. I will call him one time. I get it. But check the P&L. When was the last time that you heard somebody or an organization, they have a line in the P&L, that line called culture. There is a line called culture in the P&L. The number in that line is a lot of money. It's over 6 figures number a year. This money is being spent on something has absolutely no direct return.
Sure.
But there is intangible return that pays us back tenfold.
Dude, that is so fucking smart, bro. You just dropped the mic.
Bro,
that is great.
I'm telling you, it's not a rocket science.
It's not rocket science, but you're smart, dude. That's good.
Changing the way you look at it, because we're spending, I don't mind sharing the number, it's over 6 figures, around like 150 this year, 140 something so far year today. This money was spent on improving our culture, our sense of community. It can be form of gifts, team training, entertainment, entertainment, food. Every single week, the team eats together to strengthen the family bond and the whole like sense of community. So now the whole entire year, this is not money that was spent to buy leads and here is what we spend, here is the return. Like there is no like direct return, but we know, we feel it after 3 years, the return of this money is tenfold. Intangible return, not tangible return, intangible. That goes back to the magic word called retention. And it makes you feel good to sleep at night. So
that's so smart.
If there is no line called culture in the P&L, you probably should think about it.
Mine is entertainment.
It's good. Same thing.
And that's a big number for us. These guys out here like to really party. Yeah. But that's what it takes. You know, these things, especially in a COVID world, like these things mean so much more, right? The community feeling. So I think that you nailed it. And every viewer, every listener is, what is your budget for culture? Right? That's big. That's big, dude. That is big. Whatever you want to call it, spend some money on that.
So we will probably be around by the end of the day around 200 grand. But again, that's not like advertising. None of it. It's a purely culture. Money goes to the human beings. Have nothing to do with business. There is no relationship with business.
Dude, great job.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Great job. You're killing it, dude. I'm so happy that we did this. So, my last question, I always ask it. Somebody is new, are a newer agent or a solo agent, maybe just a struggling agent. What advice do you have for him, brother?
For a newer agent, we wake up every day unemployed.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, as soon as that switch flips in their head, that's what we stand up for as a real estate agent. We wake up every single day unemployed, and I have an opportunity to earn my livelihood. So if I get that agent, you're struggling, how long have you been in the market, in the business? 1 week, 3 months, whatever you're struggling. Hey, Sunit, you're that agent, assuming, okay? I'm gonna cut you a check for $1 million cash, bank draft. Go cash it with one condition. don't wake up tomorrow morning. Would you take that deal?
Yeah, no.
90%, because actually we try that, we do that exercise at the team. No, of course not. I need to wake up tomorrow. It's worth more than $1 million for me. Okay. So you woke up, you declined my offer last night. Good for you. I'm going to offer you the same offer next day. Sonny, do you want to take $1 million and don't wake up tomorrow? You're going to decline it again. I'm like, so hold on a second. What I'm hearing you saying is you waking up yesterday worth a lot more to you than $1 million. What did you do in that day? Because I'm offering you the same offer again. Unless you did something in that day worth a lot more than $1 million activity-wise, you should freaking take the $1 million and don't wake up.
It's so good, dude. Dude, that's really good. That's really good. And I love it because I can hear some dialogue and patterns when you talk that I know where you learned them, and you're crushing it, dude. And that's the thing, is you're a good student too, bro. So good job.
Thanks, brother. Lifelong learner.
Lifelong learner. Yes. Don't ever stop
learning
that.
From you, watching what you're doing and observing from behind the scene and trying to copy you.
Copy me. I'm trying to copy you, man. Like my thing is easy, right? Like,
what is yours? Yeah, what is yours? Tell me.
Well, I mean, like, you just gotta work. Like, no bullshit, work. You know, be hungry. Like, I'm hungry. I text John almost every day, bro. I feel broke. Bro, I feel broke. Right? Like, he finally told me to shut the fuck up last week. He's all, shut the fuck up. He's all, how much money do you have? I was all, dude, not enough. Like, I'm walking around my house stressing about money nonstop.
Yeah,
it's psycho. And the competitiveness, like, I have to be a champion, right? And that is obsessive. Even if there's no contest, I still want to win.
Brother, like, the reason why you do that, because you're designed and built for greatness. And the reason why is, I don't know what's, like, I'm a soccer guy, just for the sake of simple, like, analogy. The world doesn't understand or doesn't remember who lost the final World Cup in 1990. No, you only remember the winner. Italy was the winner for the World Cup 1990. Nobody. Now, I understand that the two teams that played the final are the top best two teams in the world. There's only one winner, and the history only remember number one. If you're number two, you're the first loser.
Yep. And you know what, dude? Like,
this message is not for the participating trophy community. This is for hot sauce for you.
Yeah, like, and like, you know, like, yeah, maybe this year we aren't number one, right? Maybe something else happens, and that's okay. But I want, like, it was never my goal to be number one in the state. It was my goal to be number one in Sacramento, right? Like, that's good enough. Getting number one in the state, we're all, oh shit, we're number one in the state. Like,
that puts a lot of, now you're gonna have to maintain it though. What, like, staying in the top is a lot harder than getting in the top.
Oh, bro, it's so hard. So, like, and like yeah, it's just weird. But anyhow, yes, before we get deep, like, you know, like, like, number one can be, different things can happen to get there, right? So I'm happy being number one in Sacramento, which all my listeners out there in Sac, you already know I got it. Quit even trying. You're way behind me, but we won't get in there. Where can people find you if they want to send you a deal?
Brother, thank you for that. Yeah, it's just Facebook or Instagram, Ibrahim Hussein, and most probably will find me right away. Ibrahim Hussein, and then the spelling is on the screen right now.
You guys, go on Instagram and give this brilliant, hustling dude a follow. I'm going to tag him right now, so hopefully some of you see that. Dude, great interview.
Thank you, brother. I thank you for the opportunity, and looking forward to continue learning from you, brother. I honestly mean it. Thank you for doing everything for us and contributing to our community.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for coming on, and I'll see you soon.
Bye, brother. Take care. Bye-bye.